I don't even know what to say. I can't even get the intro right, so how am I gonna do this? Oh my god. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome to my first ever vlog called Thinking Out Loud with Shan, aka Shannon, which is me. I've decided to make a vlog because I think there are things in my life that I've gone through that other people have gone through, and I just want to share the experience and also to get the message out there that basically you're not alone. Other people go through stuff like mental health or comparing ourselves to others, comparing ourselves to Instagram, and I want to be able to talk to you guys about my experiences and hopefully help others too. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up and please subscribe. Hopefully something will come up there because it will look really silly. I've just pointed to something. Anyway, keep watching and I will tell you more about me and why I want to make a change. So when I was a child, I always felt like I was very different to others. I always felt that basically I was ugly and all my other friends were so much prettier than me, and that's why they had boyfriends and more friends, and I was this kid that was ginger who had glasses, and I generally thought there was something wrong with me. And why was I a bad child? Because I must be a bad child because I looked a certain way. I wasn't pretty like everybody else, and that kind of spiraled a bit when I got bullied. The thoughts about myself got worse and worse and worse until I was around 16. And as you know, when you're in England, you want to go to a festival, and me and my friends decided to go to V Festival. But I was so determined to get into a pair of these short shorts because I saw people in magazines and on the internet looking so pretty in these short shorts with hunter wellies, and they looked so glamorous, and it was something I wanted to be. I wanted to kind of be desired in a way. I just wanted to feel pretty, so I did what I could really to fit into these short shorts. And at 16 I decided to restrict my diet hugely, and yeah, go into local superstores and drugstores in the town where I lived and buy diet tablets with my school uniform on, and nobody would bat an eyelid. And I didn't care kind of what I did to myself and my body at that time. I just wanted to look nice and feel pretty, because then maybe I'll be liked. So the festival came and gone and I wore these short shorts, but the desire to lose weight didn't. So 16 goes on to 17, 17 goes on to 18, and my life really spiraled out of control. An eating disorder can become your only friend, and that's really scary when you feel like you've got nobody but this mental illness in your head telling you to take 10 packs of laxatives, make yourself sick, not eat, go and do 7, 8, 9 mile walks because you've had a coffee with a bit of sugar in. It's absolutely crazy, and I lost everything. I lost my mind, I lost my friends, I lost my family, I lost me, and that was the one thing that I lost. And you can't really get back when you lose your personality. Like, you're not you anymore, you're just a body, and I was a skeleton. So when I was 18, I sought treatment in an inpatient centre where that completely changes my life. Well, changes my life now and changed my life then. And can I just say, if you've ever been to an inpatients, wow, you know how it is. It is not nice. People think rehab's probably a walk in the park. Holy shit, it's not. It's not. You have to go into somewhere and you're giving yourself somebody you don't even know. They have got a nurse and a doctor above their name, and that's all you kind of know. And you're giving yourself to them and saying, please help me get better. You're giving the control that you have had with your food to somebody. And I did that. And, you know, I was a pincushion every day. I had to have bloods done every day. I had to be monitored after meals because basically they thought I was going to be sick, which, you know, 9 times out of 10 I wanted to, because that was the illness. I couldn't get my head around like how food would make me feel better about myself. And, you know, I wanted to be thin because to me thin meant pretty. And I just didn't understand why people wanted to make me fat, because, you know, I used to think when I was younger, like, and, you know, whatever, I would be fat and people wouldn't like me, and that is so not the case now at all, which is absolutely crazy. The lack of education, I think, was the main issue of my eating disorder, because in school, right, you don't really learn the fundamental things in life you need. Like, I'm sorry, but at that time I didn't need maths and English. I needed to learn how to love myself and what a mental illness was, and also like what food needed like to go in my body and what like body type I was, and also about how like not to compare myself to everything and everybody and people you see in magazines and social media, because I went to rehab at 18, and to be fair, at 18 you should be, you know, a beef living it up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not I just couldn't, now looking back at it, I just couldn't get my head around it. But I think people just think, oh, she just did that, like she went to rehab and like she come out and she's sound. No. So 6 years later, honestly, this is the hardest thing ever to manage, ever, because I've got myself, probably as you can see, to a healthy weight, and I'm really happy about that. I am actually genuinely happy about that, because I do look like more than a woman, even though it's so scary when you have to go through puberty again. You have to grow your boobs again because obviously you lost so much weight. You have to have a period again, which I didn't have for 3-4 years. So when I got my period back, I was like, oh my God, I'm a woman again. Like, this is so weird. You go through the mood swings. And the fact is, I didn't realise this. I kind of should be proud to be a woman and to, you know, to be who I am. And it was just due to lack of education, and I just really think we should get it into schools, because oh my God, schools nowadays, it's just torture, terrible. I might be talking out my arse, but I don't think I am. I don't think I'd be able to cope in schools now, because you look out the window and you've got girls going to school with Huda foundation makeup on and, you know, hair all done, slicked back, and Louis Vuitton handbags. Now, nothing against that. That's fine. That's fine. But really, what we should be doing is teaching them girls that have that or haven't got that you're alright. Like, if you don't or if you do, like, it's about you inside what counts, and your body and relationships and eating and things like that. Because we compare ourselves so much to people nowadays, and that was my problem. My eating disorder as well was kind of a coping mechanism to all that, because I just generally thought, because I wasn't like her, or, you know, I look like this, that I was ugly and I shouldn't eat. So obviously I left then rehab, And I thought to myself, right, what can I do? I've been through this really shit time and I'm still basically going through this shit time, but I can't have somebody feeling like that. I can't have somebody feeling how I did. Like, I can't have somebody taking 10 packs of laxatives like I did and lie on the floor of my bathroom thinking I was going to die and be so scared that then I was going to get found out by my mum and dad and I couldn't do it again. You know, it's not okay to feel like that. Like, you shouldn't feel like that. So I decided then to join a company called Fixers, who give young people a voice, and I went on this massive journey to campaign for positive body image, to basically tell everybody what I was going through and what I'd been through, because people talk. When you lose a lot of weight, people have a proper natter and think like you're on drugs, or you know, you've gone through stress or things like that. So I wanted to be perfectly honest. And obviously also, people don't talk about eating disorders. Like, I think I'm still known as the girl that don't like to eat, and that's not the case, because I actually love food. It's not the food, it's sometimes I use it as a coping mechanism, because I just don't know. I just stressed, don't eat. You know, feel like shit one day, don't eat. Like, if, you know, if there's a bad situation somewhere, I think if I don't eat, then that'll make it better. Or if I look better, then, you know, maybe it wouldn't be like that. It's just such a surreal feeling to have the thoughts every single day in my head. And this is why I wanted to do a vlog, because I don't think people realise, like, it's an everyday thing. I'm going through this every day, and it might affect people that I'm around. So I wanted to make people really aware of it. So there we go. That was a bit of me. There is so much more to come, obviously, but if you did like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe. As you can tell, I'm not a YouTube blogger, so please subscribe to this, and yeah, I'll see you again soon. I can't really do that.